Okay, so this is ChronoAdventure, the educational game that I've been working on for the past couple of months. I'm Noah Richards, a 10th grader at St. Mary's College High School in Berkeley. The purpose and goal of this game is to educate people in a fun way. We've investigated a lot of games through this process. First of which was RuneScape. It's the second one down. We used some of the customization from that game. So Angry Birds, we used kind of how they show people how to use the controls. It's an interactive way. We used some of that. In the distance games, our game was originally going to be a distance game, but we were originally going to actually shoot like maybe a ship out of a cannon or something to send it back in time. But that became a little bit too confusing, so we decided just to have the ship fly back in time. And Overkill Apache is a game like that has the exact same flying as our ship does, the exact same side-scrolling thing, just going the other way. We also investigated a lot of other Flash games that weren't listed here. So we made a quick wireframe version of this ChronoAdventure logo. This is your mission briefing in the opening animation. It's about 20 to 40 seconds long. Then you learn how to play here. You move the ship back and forth. There are these little things in the left corner. These are power-ups, and you click on them to use them. The first one is Magnet. It pulls the historic event bubbles, which we'll learn a little bit more about that in a minute. The second one is the most valuable one. It's the Shield, which costs a lot. You use your points to buy power-ups. Costs 100,000 or something like that. And or no, I think just 100. But anyways, it protects you for 20 seconds. The turtle slows down the screen so you have enough time to get everything on the screen and not feel rushed. And last is the health, and it just gives you 1 health in your bar. Or if your bar is full, you could just get another health that you can use, so you'll have 5 health. And then when you learn the controls and you feel comfortable, you can press start. It goes straight into the customization. You choose boy or girl, and there's 3 boy avatars and 3 girl avatars you can choose from. And then when you choose your avatar, you choose your ship. When you're ready, press begin. You go straight into the game. You are literally flying through a chronozoom timeline. There are historic events in white bubbles that you collect, and those are literally events that happened exactly where they are on the timeline, and they go down below when you've collected them. They're dollar bills that you can collect, give you points. They're related to the time period. You see your lives. You have 3 lives. I have the health bar, and you have your points. This is where the learning happens. It shows you all your historic event boxes, or bubbles, or squares, or circles. And they're multiple choice questions. They don't always have 4 answers to each. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them only have like 3 or 2. Those are usually the easier ones. So if you have trouble on a question, you don't know, you have to find the right historic event bubble that's going to give you the right answer. Open it, and if it's the right one, it's going to have the right answer for you. If it's the one that the question's addressing. So do we have any questions so far? Alright. So moving on, we have a demo. This demo is like some animations that we made. So this is just clicking on the bar where you open ChronoZoom. And right when you click on it, this animation comes up, and it's going to tell you your mission. This is your mission briefing, and this is the opening animation. You have an option to skip it, but you probably should listen because it's important. Your mission is, there's an evil professor, and he's going back in time to stop the Big Bang from happening, and you're actually trying to catch him. The CIA is giving you a special ship to go back in time and get him. So yeah, that's your mission. So this is like the start menu. Just learn how to fly a little bit in this little box. Has the modern day, which is the first act, or the first section of Act 1, which is humanity. See, there's 5 acts, which is, as you can see on the chronozoom, and the chronozoom timeline, right above the chronozoom timeline. Humanity, human prehistory, life, earth, and cosmos. And I'm only showing you humanity right now. And there's 3 sections to each act. So when you're ready, you can press start. And it goes into the customization. I'm Noah, so I'm going to type in Noah. Choose boy. And press continue. Then I'm going to select an avatar. I select the one that looks like me. And then I select my favorite time machine and press begin level. Now you're at the first level. You see your 3 lives, your health bar. You see all the historic event dots. So you just fly through it like this. Get a bonus. And when you get the historic event dots, they'll go in your inventory below. So I'll show you that again. Alright, so here's where the learning happens, as I said. You zoom out to humanity, and you go right to the quiz. These questions are pretty easy because you want to get the user hooked on the game. You don't want to just throw a bunch of learning at him at first, him or her. So the 2012 blank Olympics were held in London. I select summer. I'm correct. I don't know this next one. So I open the link, and it shows me the answer, and I click the right one, which is Mark Zuckerberg, and then press next level. I don't have enough money to buy any power-ups yet, but as you get through the game, you'll have enough money. So now it's time for the Roman Empire. You zoom in there to the beginning. So now you're at the Roman Empire. We don't have an animation for this, but you can see the events. You can see the obstacles that are related to the time period. Once again, you have the health bar, the lives, the points, and the Roman Empire background with the architecture. So then you go to the quiz. You need 4 out of 4 this time. There's a little bit more learning. A lot of historic event dots. So when was the Roman Empire? I know that one. I know the next one. I know this one too. But I do not know this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the one when I think it has the information I need. It does. And now I'm going to get the right answer. Now I got 100%, which means you can go into a bonus level. This is a bonus level. You have a certain amount of time to just collect a bunch of points, a bunch of bonuses, coins, that kind of stuff. It kind of makes the user like excited and happy, and it feels like the learning is worth it, so you can do this. So now you zoom back into ancient Egypt now. But this act is different because this section is different. Still Act 1 in humanity, but this section is the 3rd section. In every 3rd section of every act, there's a boss at the end. So this is the boss, just an Egyptian warrior. It's like really big, but you don't shoot it, you just dodge, because this game isn't about violence, and it might help to have some power-ups. You might not need any, but once you beat it, you'll zoom out. You're almost at the end. You just have to take one final quiz. We don't have an animation for this quiz, but let's just say I passed it, and now I passed Act 1. It shows the amount of points I have and the bonus. So this is, these are just the remaining acts. Act 2 of Prehistory, obviously, then Life, then Earth, then Cosmos. And in the third act, or third section of Cosmos, it shows you finally capturing the evil professor, who is the boss at the end. So you do have to actually beat him. Obviously, it's going to be pretty hard. You might need a lot of shields. You might need a lot of health. But then you'll eventually beat him if you try. And there'll be like a celebration at the end. And there also might be a possible like feature that involves getting back. But we haven't really spent time in depth on that. So if you want to check out this further, you can go to the ChronoZoom wiki page, or you can email me. My email is right there. This is just the wiki page and some of the stuff it has on it. Alright, I think I'm done.